would probably depend director to director. I feel as an actor, you need to be able to, the director needs to be able to channel their vision through you. So I think beyond a point you have to work with how the director would want to set about getting that character. I like lots of prep. I feel the more prep you have, the better. We rehearse a lot, but you have to rehearse with the director. You can't be rehearsing randomly on your own. You rehearse with the director, you rehearse with other actors. Personally, the more rehearsal I feel, the better. But it really depends from director to director how they are, kind of, because they're the ones leading the process, right? A rehearsal has to be led by the director. So it kind of, like in my limited experience, it is kind of differed. Every film has been slightly different depending on how the director wants to run it. Because at the end of the day, he's the boss. I feel you have to see what the vision the director has for a film, and then see if you can buy into that. So, like when I heard Maharaj, and I spent a little time with the first couple of weeks I spent with Siddharth sir, you kind of get an understanding of how he's seeing the film, and whether you can buy into that vision of the film. And if you can, then great, and then you give your inputs, and then you let him take the call, because he's it's his vision. So yeah, you keep giving inputs. He watched the film, he quite liked it. I think he had a couple of suggestions on the edit, which some of them Sid sir and Adi sir agreed with and took, some of them they didn't. But he liked the film. And I think he was really happy. Papa, when he watches a film, he watches something to like it. He watches wanting to like it. So that way he's a very easy audience. Unless it's his own work, he's not particularly critical. Mom is much harder to please. Mom said, good job. Papa, when he watches a film, he watches something to like it. He watches wanting to like it. So that way he's a very easy audience. Unless it's his own work, he's not particularly critical. Mom is much harder to please. I feel that no director or producer is going to really cast you unless they feel it's going to benefit their film. At the end of the day, I think it is a business, and nobody is doing anybody favors, no matter how much they may like you socially or know your family. So I don't know about that, but no, it is tough work, and I think it's tough work for everybody, and I think all jobs are tough jobs. So no, I don't think I look at it that way so much. Papa had asked me to test for it. At that point, I think they just had the script in the rights. They hadn't really gotten about pre-production or anything. He's like, why don't you test? So I tested for it. It didn't work out in the end. Lots of things go into finally what happens when you budget a film, and then when you. So I don't think it worked out finally, but he'd asked me to test for it, and he quite liked the test. In fact, that's the test that Adi sir and Siddharth sir had seen of mine. This was in 2018.